back to Happiest Girls on Earth. I'm Lauren.
And I'm Nicole.
And today we're talking to you about the Hollywood Studios After Hours event. So this is a ticketed event which is held after the park closes, obviously, for about 3 hours from 8 to 11. It costs an extra price, so you need to buy the ticket ahead of time, but it's really cool, and we're going to tell you exactly why it is definitely worth it to purchase the ticket for this event.
Spoiler alert.
And do it. It's... Is it worth it? Is it not? Let me tell you, it is worth it.
Alright, so we attended the Hollywood Studios After Hours event on February 16th in 2019. This ticketed event was $125, which is pretty pricey, but we're going to explain to you why it is worth it. So this event runs from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. So it's a 3-hour event, but you can check in at 7 p.m. to get your wristband and get in, which we did.
Yeah.
So we got in there like an hour early, and this event includes all attractions, character meet and greets, and free ice cream novelties and bottled beverages.
So in terms of attractions that it includes pretty much everything from Slinky Dog Dash, Alien Swirling Saucers, Tower of Terror, Rock and Roller Coaster, Star Tours, the Star Wars Launch Bay, and
Toy Story Mania as well.
Oh, Toy Story Mania too.
So all of Toy Story Land, the Star Wars rides, pre-Galaxy's Edge though.
They haven't said anything about running this event after Galaxy's Edge has opened, but I feel like they definitely could, and maybe just not include rides, or maybe
because that would obviously be the hot like attraction.
Although maybe they would include it. Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Then you're paying to get on rides. Honestly, you're paying so you don't have to get up at 4 in the morning.
Well, it's all a fair game after this, though. Who knows how the parks are. Anyways,
our Rise to the Resistance story, though, will be attached above, so check out that video after you watch this.
Yeah, so this event was definitely worth it, but if they were to add Galaxy's Edge, it would be totally worth it. And all things considered, the pricing isn't terrible because you're getting virtually no wait. Well, first, we'll talk about our experience.
Yeah.
Kind of. So we checked in at about 7. We got our...
It was right at 7, yeah.
Wristbands. And honestly, I think we were like, what should we do? Because there was still like there were waits for the rides.
Yeah,
we just sat on a bench for a while.
We sat on a bench for a while, rested, but then we ended up going to the Olaf and Mickey and Minnie meet and greet because there was no line for them, even with regular guests there. Was that
still like
it
regular
was,
park
it was
hours?
Still regular park hours, but I think by the time we were done, it was like right at 8, so like get right into the rides then.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that was fun.
And I'd say by like 8:15, all the regular guests were out of the park. Yeah.
It cleared out quickly.
Yeah.
Because after that, we had to ride over to Toy Story Land because we knew Nicole hadn't been to Toy Story Land.
It was actually my first time Toy Story Land, and we got to see it in the dark, all lit up. It was super cute. And then, yeah, because we didn't want to wait, an hour and a half for Slinky, so.
And we didn't really know what to expect. I think that's why we went there first, because we were like, well, what if we still have to wait 45 minutes? Because on a normal day, Slinky would be like 150 minutes. So we're like, there might still be
even 45 minutes would be better than during regular hours.
But we didn't we walk right on it?
We walked right on it. We went on it, I think 2 times in a row. Then because it was my first time, then we went to Alien Swirling Saucers. Waited like probably 10 minutes for that. I remember waiting a bit for that just because I think it's like a slower ride.
Yeah, it's slow to work people.
And then I think then we headed over.
No, then we got ice cream.
Oh. Then we got, like we mentioned, you get free Mickey bars and the Mickey sandwiches and water or soda, whatever you eat. And I think popcorn as well. But we got the Mickey bar and we ate it. And waters. And we ate it because also, side note, we wanted to stock up on waters for like the rest of the trip because you pay this big fee for this ticketed event and you get free water, so might as well put like 6 in there, right?
So I put a few in my backpack. And by the end of the night, like...
We're jumping ahead.
We're jumping ahead.
Anyways, we ate the ice cream from Toy Story Land, and we both finished it by the time we, literally ran to Tower of Terror.
Yeah.
We, sprinted.
And usually it's, kind of a longer walk because there's crowds, but there was, no one there. We were, skipping down Hollywood Boulevard. It was honestly a daze.
Yeah, we ate a Mickey bar in 4 minutes, and then I just remember standing in, the very short Tower of Terror line thinking, Like, I feel so sick.
Okay, I didn't feel sick, but
it
was quick. But yeah, then we went on Tower of Terror and Rock and Roll. And did we do Tower of Terror and Rock and Roll again?
Yeah, we did 2 times each, yeah.
And then we got some more waters probably.
Yeah,
And
because it was really hot that night.
It was hot.
Yeah, it was humid.
For February, it was humid. And then we went back over to Toy Story Land. Correct?
Yes.
So just to show you how much we actually did all in those 3 hours, Nicole's gonna read to you all the rides we went on and how many times we went on them.
We actually wrote this in our notes, like, just to see, like, if it was worth it in the moment, you know? So we rode Tower of Terror 3 times, Rock and Roller Coaster 3 times as well, Toy Story Mania once, Swirling Saucers once, Slinky Dog Dash 4 times. We met Olaf, and we met Minnie and Mickey in the beginning, and then we also met Buzz Lightyear, that's right. So overall, before Galaxy's Edge, that's super worth it. You got
super worth it.
How much is that? That's 12 rides in 3 hours. Like, you can't get that.
That's crazy.
And that's without the character meet and greets. So.
And it was so worth it too because Toy Story Land had only not even been open for a year.
No, it wasn't. No, yeah.
So
because it opened in June, and then we went in February.
And you had just left before it opened in June.
Yeah. Days after.
Days. And that's when I went.
I know.
I'll show you guys that later. And even though there were a limited number of people in the parks there, they were still running transportation to all of the hotels. So we still had the luxury of having the buses back to Saratoga Springs that night.
We actually just made the bus. Like, it ended at 11 p.m. We, like, probably ran out of there at 11:05.
Yeah, we were there till the end.
We saw our bus, like, at the stop.
Way down.
And, like, super far as you can go. And we sprinted from the front of the park all the way to our bus. And this is just, like, all it is, honestly, this way. It felt like a dream.
Yeah, it did. And remember how we said I had so many water bottles in my backpack?
We left
we
with,
had
like,
4.
4 total?
Yeah, I was like, okay, we'll keep 4, get us
so
for
we
tomorrow.
each had 2 in our bags.
No, I was holding a lot of them. I think I had 4 in my bag. You probably had more. I think I had 4 in my bag, okay? My bag that zips up.
It's like a nice backpack, full zipper. And by the time we got to the bus...
No, we were back at the hotel, and I was, like, taking all the waters out to put them in the fridge. And one of them was gone. There was only 3.
Like,
so,
we definitely lost one from the run.
Our theory is that one flew out of my backpack when we were sprinting.
But we literally were so focused that we couldn't even, like, hear the bang of it hitting the ground or anything.
Like, we gotta go. So, overall, was this event worth the $125 that we had to pay? Absolutely.
Absolutely. And it would be even more worth it if they included Galaxy's Edge.
For sure.
In 2020 and 2021. So if you have the opportunity to go to Hollywood Studios After Hours event, I would totally recommend it. It is on the pricier side, but I think well worth it, especially with Galaxy's Edge if they include it.
Even the Animal Kingdom one, I know we didn't do that one, but I've heard people just get to go on Flight of Passage over and over again. So I think these After Hours events, they're the way to do it.
Well, because you also did the Villains night too.
Yeah, I did do the Villains After Hours event, which was at the Magic Kingdom, and it didn't seem like the capacity of a Christmas party or Halloween party. It seemed like...
Because those could get crowded.
Those can get crowded. It seemed like how our event was, not very crowded, because I walked on everything. I went on Splash Mountain with no one else in our vlog.
That's
it was
cool.
so cool. Rip Splash Mountain.
So if you want to see a video about the Villains After Hours event, let us know down below.
Because I can definitely do that.
Exactly. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned a little bit more about the Hollywood Studios After Hours event, and you guys can determine if it's worth it.
Also, if you guys have done this event or any of the other after hours or early morning magic hours, let us know down below, because we want to hear your experiences too. What you liked, what you didn't like.
So thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe down below, and we'll see you next Monday. Thank you. Bye, guys.